Hey guys, this is Chetan for Gizmo Times and you're watching the quick unboxing and hands-on with the new Apple iPhone SE 2020. This is a cute looking device yet so powerful. This is the iPhone SE 2 or the 2020 variant of the iPhone SE, which was recently launched, and this is the base variant of the same with 3GB RAM, 64GB storage. And the MRP of the phone is 42,500, and that's what we had paid for this device. So there are no discounts right now except for the HDFC cashback, which would come in later. This is the list of accessories that you get in the box package, and this is the standard box package from Apple. So just pull out the cover from the back and it would open up the entire sleeve from the outside. And this is the standard white box packaging. I bought the white unit because I like the white one more than the other two options, that's black and red. Red, if was a matte one, I would have bought it, but it's not a matte finish one. Now, first thing that you see here is designed by Apple in California, though it's not mentioning about where it is manufactured. These are the booklets that you get for the quick start guide, and then the SIM ejector tool, along with the instruction on where to open the SIM card slot, and you have the warranty manual and the Apple stickers. Now next, what you find here is this iPhone, and I'm holding this in this way only to show you how small the phone is. So comparatively, when you compare this with most of the phones currently in the market, this is quite sleek, very small actually, though it still has those top and bottom bezels, and bottom obviously because of the Touch ID, but the top bezel, it still is very comfortable to hold, and that is thanks to the smaller battery, thanks to everything that is smaller in this device, though that might be one of the concerns in the phone. Everything else should be good enough except for that battery. This is the travel adapter, the the smallest that I have ever seen, with the output of only 5V1A. That is surprising, though Apple had said that this phone supports fast charging. The charger is not given in the box package. And next you have these earpods, and this is with the lightning connector because that's what the iPhone still has. There's no USB Type-C, there's no need to expect that. And then you have the lightning connector here, and that's it with the accessories that are given in the box package. So these are the things that you find here, and let's go back to the device. So you have the first introduction. Let's quickly set this phone up. While doing that, let me also tell you about the major specifications of this device. So the phone has a 4.7-inch display, and it has a 715 to 1334 pixels of screen resolution. It's said to be an ion strengthened glass on the front with the oleophobic coating to keep the fingerprints away, and the maximum brightness that is advertised is about 625 nits, which is quite bright. And then you have the Apple A13 Bionic chipset. This is what defines this phone, and this is the reason why I chose this phone over the others in the Apple's smartphone list, because of the budget that it comes in, but still having the best processor so far. That's the A13 Bionic, the 7nm plus processor with the hexa-core CPU and the maximum clock speed of 2.65 GHz. There's 3GB of RAM in this device and 64GB storage. No option to expand the storage as usual, and it's a single SIM card device. And the camera combination given here is a 12 megapixel camera on the back with the OIS support, and a 7 megapixel camera on the front with the f2.2 aperture. And the battery, that's where I would go back into this. 1821 mAh battery, that is what is going to be the major concern, but we will certainly do the full battery test with gaming and with the other things to let you know about the battery life of this device, and whether the battery stays for long or not, and what's the best charging time with the fastest charger from Apple. So that's all about the specifications. There's also the Touch ID towards the bottom, which you can see here, the button which comes with the different pressure sensitive options. That is also going to be seen during the setup of the device, and there are quite a lot of steps for the first time setup of the Apple devices as usual, because there's quite a lot of things that you have to connect, and you have to always be connected there. So once the setup is done, this is the home screen that has been there since the first inception of the iPhone. Not many things have changed there, except those things with the animations. Those have always adopted themselves, and this is all about the About section of the iPhone SE 2020, and this is the iOS version that it runs right now, and currently there are no updates seen on the device. And now this is the camera application of the device, where you see quite a few things. Again, you have the option for portrait shot, but it uses a single camera and doesn't have the dual camera setup. it's a single camera phone with a 12 megapixel camera, so it would use a lot of software information there. And for the portraits, it's not just the background blur but a lot of other things as well. And this is something that has inspired other brands to actually work on their portrait options. And for the video, you have the option for 4K video recording as well, so that is also there. And this is the physical aspect. You can see it's quite a small device, and it has a front 5 megapixel camera, which is this one. So it would do the job as advertised. It won't do a lot of it's actually 7 megapixel camera. I made a mistake of saying it 5. It's a 7 megapixel camera there, and that should be enough for selfies. But I'm sure I'm not comparing this with any Android phone right now, because if you talk about Androids, it's going to be 32 MP selfie cameras getting in a much lesser price there. So there's an alert slider on the left side. There's also the volume rocker buttons given on the left side of the device, and towards the bottom you have the speaker grill and also the lightning connector. Also on the top you have the stereo speaker and not just the earpiece, and that is why this is the dual stereo speaker device. And on the right you have the power button along with the SIM ejector area. And on the back is the single camera with the secondary microphone and also the flashlight and that iconic Apple logo on the back. So this is the quick unboxing and everything about the new iPhone SE 2020 or the iPhone SE 2. If you have any questions about the smartphone, stay tuned and do comment in the section below, and we'll try to answer that. And stay tuned for the comparisons and the gaming review of the smartphone. I hope you like this video. If you do share and subscribe to Gizmo Times for more. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.